world launch chair. There are literally 80 of these that exist in the entire world. For Father's Day, for true aches and pains, you can't afford the masseur anymore. Massage therapy is something you know you need. We've got our great chair coming up at the end of the hour. But before we get to that, one of the most iconic, best-selling lines from Brookstone are their nap bed rests. And what you see today is truly the personification of what they've done best. A foldable, reclinable, put it on a chaise, put it in a bed, put it on a sofa, one-of-a-kind bed rest cushion. Now this is the one that does not just have tapping, does not just have heat, it has true Shiatsu massaging. Now nap is their soft, cushy, comfy cover that is covering this wonderful, comfortable respite and relax piece. For the first time ever here at HSN, we are offering the Shiatsu massaging bed rest for $40 off the price for 450 shoppers. And we've got Michael Grouse, who's the Global Director for Brand Education here at Brookstone. Today, we are bringing the Brookstone store to you, directly to your door with free shipping and HSN Flex, and taking you on a tour of their massage products in a way that you can't get when you walk into a store. Global brand educator joining us. Michael, thank you so much. Now, before we get started, I do have to ask you, because I'm asking everybody, what's your version of me time? How do you recharge?
I like to take a run. I like to be able to go out into nature. I like to be able to relax. I like to really be able to get out there and refresh my mind.
So after a run, I'm guessing a massage would probably be a good follow-up.
Almost a requirement every single time.
So talk us through the bed rest, because you guys have been known for these for years, and you've only continued to make it better and better.
Exactly. And you know, this is the ultimate in comfort, and that is really what this is about. This is a combination of probably two of our most favorites that customers come to see us about. When we talk about favorites, when you think about Brookstone, when you walk into our stores, you get to try the nap fabric. We have this in a number of different pieces of equipment. This is amazing on here. In addition to that, what we've done is we've also incorporated our Shiatsu nodes. When you combine the two of those together, and you get to lie inside of the privacy of your own bedroom, you're gonna be able to retreat back at the end of the day and be able to get that wonderful Shiatsu massage, and you're gonna be able to do it and almost like you're wrapped in between a nice big cushy,
and for the record, this is a cutout. This is to show you the technology inside you, to connect you to the world of it. The one that we have over on our chaise, the one that you're gonna see in the video, that's the experience. Rotating Shiatsu lower back massage, better posture for reading, for sipping a cup of coffee, for shopping on HSN. Either you're propping up pillows or you're lying uncomfortably, this creates a perfect posture space and has built-in massage as well. Today, it's $20 on your credit card. It's free shipping and handling. It is, quite frankly, the industry leader. And Brookstone is the iconic leading brand when it comes to luxury massage in home products. And today, this is the best buy we've got. $99.95, flex it for only $20, whether it's for you or it's a gift for a parent who's having lower back problems, or a coworker who's not comfortable sitting at their desk. For anybody, this really goes everywhere, and it's got all the premium luxury features you've been looking for.
Absolutely. Now, one of the things I want to be able to point out is the Shiatsu nodes right here, and they're rotating, and we went through a tremendous amount of efforts to be able to ensure that these nodes were as close as physically possible to what it would experience when you get a live massage. It took us years to be able to make this happen. Now, when you think of Shiatsu, Shiatsu is actually going to be the exact same thing as finger pressure. And usually when you go to get a massage from a massage therapist, they're going to be using their fingers to be able to apply that pressure. They're going to be using their hands, and they're going to be using their elbows. And we wanted to be able to replicate that as closely as possible. How comfortable does that feel?
I gotta tell you, a chaise is not really an easy thing to sit on comfortably without grabbing and propping some pillows. I mean, my elbows are nice and settled. Looks like I got my tablet, a place for that. I got a cup of coffee right here to go. So yeah, I'll see you guys next week. I'm gonna be here still, literally. I mean, it's just whatever space, it's created it perfectly. And aren't you hiding what it folds down to if you're somebody that needs to put it away?
Absolutely, and you know, you can store this just about anywhere because it's only 8 inches deep. So you're gonna be able to stick this underneath your bed. You're gonna be able to have this. I actually have it sitting right beside our couch in the living room, and it's the same height as the rest. And when you bring it up, It's really, really simple to be able to put together, because what happens is we've literally got this set up in such a way, and you just take this, you unfold it, it's amazing. It's very, very easy to be able to set up. We've got pockets on either side, and the reason we did that is we know when you're going to retreat and you're going to be going over to your bedroom, you're going to be able to have things like your book, you're going to have your iPad, you're going to have your remote control. Additionally, we've also added our cup holder. And the cup holder we felt was really important because you want to be able to settle down, you want to be able to have that cup of tea. We've gone through great details to make sure that that cup holder even has a place to be able to have the handle that fits inside there. And that one's fitting really good with yours, right?
Yes. And what is genius too is this extra pillow, so that when you don't want the Shiatsu nodes on, when you just want to read a book, when it's just about better posture in bed, there's a cushion to protect your back against those nodes. So it's soft, it's cushy, it's comfortable whether you're massaging or not massaging. Now, I know we've got the big chair that's coming up next, but quite frankly, you may not want a new piece of furniture in your home, and $8.99 may be a little bit outside of your Father's Day budget, but if he reads, if he watches TV, if he relaxes and you're looking for a luxury product to give as a gift for Father's Day, or to anybody that's just taking care of you in life, or if, quite frankly, you're just never really in that moment of comfort on your sofa, in your recliner, or lying in bed, this is worth every single penny. This is a treat yourself moment, connecting you to the absolute luxury leader in massage products in the industry and bringing them here to HSN at prices that, quite frankly, you cannot beat when you shop at Brookstone. Today, it's $20. That's it. It's free shipping and handling. It's shipping to your door from us exclusively. And it's worth every single penny. When we can give you better posture and built-in massage, I don't know what more you could want.
Well, think about the muscles that we're using and that we're focusing on. We're talking about that lumbar massage. Every single thing that we do in a day is involving our lumbar. Whether it's walking, sitting, or if we're sitting at a desk all day, whether you're picking up the kids and you're jumping inside of a vehicle, that lower lumbar is always being used. It's just like when I go for a run, it's the same thing. That lower lumbar is going to be, it's at the end of the day, it's really, really tense. So if you can actively work on that lower lumbar and you can use that Shiatsu technology that we've incorporated to be able to release that, it's going to help you sleep. Think of all the benefits to massage. It's going to help you to alleviate pain. It's going to help you be able to draw blood to those locations so that you can get that, that medical attention that you need for those locations. It feels great. The really great thing about the massage that you're going to be receiving as well is that you can rotate it in either direction. So there was 2 buttons that we can see on the right-hand side. It makes it so, so simple. You can activate it by pressing the red button, which is your power, and then you can have it rotating in one direction, and then you can press the button to be able to rotate in the other direction.
What we're really doing is customizing your experience today. If book reading gets you quiet time, like my friend Lori Leland, do it more comfortably. Do it in a better posture position so that it doesn't create any sort of ancillary frustrations or problems whatsoever. This really is the foundation of what Brookstone does so well. Whether it's massaging or simply putting yourself in a better position for reading, for drinking a cup of tea, or even checking in with your technology and joining us in our community page or playing a game, let's make it into a moment that's special and comfortable for you. Today, it's special HSN pricing for the launch of Brookstone Luxury joining us here at HSN. It's $20. That's it. That's all you spend on FlexPay. Any major debit or credit card will ship it to your door completely and totally free of charge, which is an additional, I think, about $14 in savings. This is our big launch with Brookstone, and we're so thrilled to have you with us for it as we're celebrating in Connected Life.